ジョルのジョバーナには夢がある。
Yo, yo, Jojo, we are back. How's everyone doing? I think I hear myself. Let's see. I do hear myself. How's it going, Neko? Welcome to the stream. Alright. Let me turn off the music. What a day. Alright. How's it going, everyone? We're doing an early stream today because we got a lot to do. We got chapters to go for JoJo's, and then later I'll come back and do the One Piece reaction. I know the chapter is out for some websites. Like, I know Qbari has it up, but sometimes their translation sucks. So, I'm gonna wait for a little bit. I usually like to do TCB scans for One Piece, but they're also extremely late, so. Doing good, man. Doing good. I'm glad we got to have you in the stream. So, if you haven't seen, we've been active on the channel with more games. We're going to be doing that again next week. Again, I haven't decided on what the poll is going to be yet for Tuesday. I'm going to try and get that up maybe tonight or into tomorrow. So check it out on the channel and also on Twitter. We will be having, I think, at least 3 games to choose from for what we're going to do for Tuesday nights. And then Mondays are going to stick to Fate Remastered. It's been interesting so far. It is very, very, very dialogue heavy, which isn't lockstep for what a visual novel is. But it's my first visual novel, so I guess I never really quite pictured just how much there was going to be. It is giving me Togashi flashbacks for Hunter x Hunter, but I like it. It's all right. But we need to actually do real gaming now. Real gaming. So I'll have a poll up probably later today or into tomorrow. You guys can choose. And then for next week, I know One Piece is going to be on break on Thursday, so that gives us an extra slot. I'm debating on what I want to do, because I'll do more JoJo's, obviously, but we'll probably also fit in another chapter reaction in there for a different series. Probably one of the older series that I used to do as like a catch-up stream, so we'll see. Is that a JoJo reference? Yes, it is. Welcome, No the Bat. I hope I'm saying your name right. Yes, it is. But yeah, so today, more Steel Ball Run. Let's get all set up. Let's see. Got that. Make sure it's coming up for everyone. Hold on a second. Come on. One thing about OBS, it's just so fun. There we go. All right. So we are back with more Steel Ball Run. We're on Chapter 6. We're going to go for at least 5 chapters today and see how far we get. Depending on if we're just blazing through these chapters, it's not a... okay. It's not a bot. Okay, cool. Now I know. But yeah, so we're going to get through at least 5 chapters today. If it's like very short chapters, like Bleach chapters, Black Clover chapters, where it's like swift, then I could probably do more than 5 chapters. But yeah, so far, I've got over the hump. I only mentioned before, I've only gotten past 5 chapters. So right now, I'm in fresh new territory. Fresh new territory. I have no idea what to expect for Part 7. I want to believe the hype. I want to believe that Part 7 is truly the greatest thing since sliced bread. So, I hope it lives up to that expectation. As I mentioned before, my all-time favorite part is Part 5. And then I think close second is Part 3. Those to me are like definitive JoJo's. Everything else falls in line. You can go check it out back on the first reaction. Also, while you're there, hit the like, follow, and the bell notification. All that YouTube jargon. But, alright. Without further ado. Let's see. There we go. I was like, where the heck's my toggle? Browser. There we go. Alright. Now we're all set up. Again, the link is going to be in the description below. So just click on the description. You should be able to get to Manga Dex. We read it through there. It has the color. It is not the official, translated chapters. I know they're working on that for Viz and Jump. But as of right now, I am not seeing them colored, which is what I want to do. And then eventually, the game plan, when we are caught up through Part 7, when we get through Part 8, which I can't wait for Part 8. I hear a lot of interesting stuff about that. And then eventually, when we're like week to week with Part 9, obviously we're going to use the chapters that come out on whatever site is, quote, good. They'll be in black and white. But for right now, I want to enjoy my JoJo's journey, my bizarre adventure, through color. I just think the color just looks fantastic. All right. No more jibber jabber. Let's go. So we got Steel Ball Run. We have a volume cover of sorts. So we have Gyro Zeppeli in the front with his horse. He's taking the lead. Then we also have Jonathan with his horse. Then we have, oh my God, what's his name? I think it's Poco Loco? I think it's Poco Loco. Yeah, I think something like that. The guy who's like, I'm going to chill for like 2 months, and I'll have the best time of my life. And then Diego Brando, a.k.a. Dio Brando. Yes. Are you reading or watching JoJo? So, I have mentioned this before on the last stream. I have read and watched JoJo's all the way up through Part 6. So I've done a bit of both. Right now, I'm just going to read Part 7 up until Part 9. And then do chapters week to week. When Part 7 drops, maybe I'll do chapter. Maybe I'll do episode reactions. Because by that point in time, we should, at the bare minimum, be done Part 7. I know there's like 95 chapters. So we should be done by then. Like, they only just announced that I think they are starting production. So that means it's going to be hopefully a long time. They're not hopefully going to do the Netflix thing where they're going to split into like 3 acts. And then like a different year they'll release part 6. Or in this case, part 7. But yeah, right now, I'm just going to be reading. It's just easier and quicker. But when part 7 drops, maybe we'll do our first watch along through part 7. I'll see. All right. So, first page. The prize money of $10,000 and a 1-hour time bonus. To describe the path of the first stage, 15,000 meters. After the 3,000 meters from the beach, I gradually becomes hilly terrain. So we have a map of California where we started. So we have the start line. So we're going to go through a riverside into a forest. Then we're going to go to a gradual uphill. Slope around that. An abandoned farmhouse. Then we're going to cross another river. And then we're going to go to the church, which is the checkpoint. So I do wonder, because I brought this up last time. They mentioned, and like right they did here, every time you come in first place, not only do you get a prize money, you get a 1-hour bonus. So, like, they went over the rules on how if you come in second at the end of the race, but you haven't used your time slot, you then come in first. So then, like, if, let's say, hypothetically, there's, like, I think 9 different areas, I'm pretty sure. And almost every single one up until the last area, you come in first, and you have like 8-hour head start. Can you just save all your 8 hours for the last minute? Like, can you do that? Because if that's the case, holy crap, that would be an insane like lead. But I guess even if you don't use your 8 hours by the last checkpoint, saving it is still smart because you can still win. Unless you, like, trail massively behind, I guess is what they implied. I'm a watch peak. Hey, that's fine. Like, I don't have no issue if people want to be anime-onlys for JoJo's. I know a lot of people that do say watching JoJo's is a better experience than reading JoJo's. And I think that's very fair. I wish David Production divided... Oh, yeah, Steel Ball Run into 3 seasons like Stardust Crusader was divided into 2. The problem with that is, though, just like they had with Stardust Crusaders, and then we also had with Part 6, I know some people don't like that because they feel like it wastes more time to get, like, it continuously moving, and then you lose hype in the actual season, and then that drops the quality in a lot of people's mind. Mainly Part 6. I know Part 6, like, a lot of people really hate what Netflix did. Netflix, like, dragged Part 6 too long. But I get it. Things were changing. They didn't bring back their... I think it was their key animator for Part 6. There was a lot of things going on that year for Netflix. I think that was during COVID. So there were a lot of X factors on why they kind of had to split into, multiple parts for Part 6. But even going back to Part 3, I remember when they split up, people didn't like that because it felt like an unnecessary break in time just to continue the story. I'm fine with it. I didn't watch it while it was coming out. I watched it when it was all the way done. But I can understand people's complaints. And then going back to Part 6 recently, you see it even more so. So I see what you mean. Depending on how long this is, it could be split up into multiple parts. But is that a wise decision based on, we want the best quality? Or is that a decision on, they want to, like, cut it out in breaks to make people wait? Like, that kind of, like, idea. I'm not too sure. So, maybe. And by the way, what's your name? Oh my god, I'm going to mispronounce it. I am so sorry. E. Freerhara? I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. The difference is between Stardust Crusaders and Stone Ocean is that SC still released weekly in 2 seasons, while Stone Ocean released in a batch and is considered 1 season. That is fair. They did do that differently. You're right. Like, I'm not saying it couldn't be done right. Like, nowadays, especially, we get like animes that drop like, hey, here's 4 episodes, you know, back to back to back in like one day or whatever. And then like they'll release it 2 more episodes weekly. And after those 2 episodes, they're going to go on a month break because the anime is still not done. But that's like a big topic that goes into very nuanced things about the animation community, how they're being treated, production. It goes into director. It's like a whole thread to pull on, so I'm not going to go into that. But yes, you are correct. You are correct. There was 2 different ways of them dropping their episodes. You know, weekly versus we're going to drop it in batches. So fair enough. Fair enough. All right. By the way, let's get back to the chapter. After passing the 3-kilometer point, the dried up river, it will be winding uphill with a rise of about 50 meters and a downhill through brush. So we also notice that there is a train track where everyone, like the sponsors and Mr. Steel are. Then there's also like these 2 blimps. The numbers 1 through 15 denote the distance from the church in thousands of meters. Okay. Passing the abandoned farm, it's a straight shot for 2,000 meters, and the goal of the Catholic Church will be visible from there. So we have Chapter 6, the dried up river, Diego Brand. Oh, well, Diego's going to do something this chapter. Don't pronounce my first name. I can't take the pronunciation correctly either. All right, fair enough, man. So I also had another question. They said that you could use any machine to do this race. Well, obviously, the Wright brothers aren't, you know, doing their thing just yet. This is way before that. Well, not way before that. But they have blimps. Are you allowed to sign up a blimp for this race? Like, there's pros and cons of having a blimp, but, like, the immediate pro of having a blimp is that you could, like, easily traverse a lot of distance. And by this time, they also have propeller engines on these blimps. So you could boost yourself to go faster. Can they sign up a blimp in this race? Because they have the Model Ts. I'm just saying, like, that would be like a huge head start. But at the same time, is a blimp counted as a machine? That's what I would want to know. That's what I would like ask if I was participating in this race. All right, double page spread. We got the racers and we have the announcer. An amazing chain of events, a champion candidate, the desert nomad Ermin Avdul. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. I forgot. Abdul's already out of the race. No, my boy. Yes, I am. He's not my Abdul. He's not the real Abdul. He's a diet Abdul. Has suddenly retired after running barely 1,000 meters from the starting point. The leader, B636, a.k.a. Gyro Zeppeli, has still not dropped speed. He's charging and charging, trailing at about 20th length. Also, a champion candidate is the #1 prince of the British horsing racing world, Diego Brando, alias Dio. He's coming in close. Maybe it's only land vehicles that are allowed? I guess so. Yeah, that would... I mean, to be fair, again, this is not the official translation. This is not, like, you know, approved. This is just what is out on the web and most people read. So maybe in the official, he says something like, anything mobile land transportation is allowed. Howdy. Daniel. Welcome to the stream. Welcome everyone to the stream. Alright. So we got the distance between Gyro and the tailing group has grown more so in 50th length. He's traveling solo. Gyro Zeppeli, he's planning a clean getaway. In addition, the race sponsors has given out orders to find the history of the unknown contestant Gyro Zeppeli before the deadline of tomorrow's paper. Well, yeah, I mean, they say it's for news, but let's be real. These sponsors are betting heavy cash. They're betting massive amount of cash on who can, like, you know, win in the race. Then, of course, we have the boy, the main MC. We have Johnny, still bleeding in the head. No, that Diego Brando, just staring at his ass. Looking closely for a while, he's moving oddly, chasing from the right, closing in from the left. He is gradually dropping the distance between him and Gyro. He's getting closer. Is he like, what's that, it's a thing that people do in races, in all kinds of races, whether it's on foot, car, or even horseback. I think it's like you're chasing his wind tail, I think it is. I forget the terminology, but it's the idea like you're staying properly aligned where like the wind and like the air friction going onto the person ahead of you is going mostly towards them. So if you're in like the perfect alignment with them, you're not getting hit with that wind drag, and then you can like gain more speed by doing that. I forget what it's called. Real professionals in like jockey or like racing in general will probably know what I'm talking about. Diego Brando, looking serious. He's an extraordinary jockey that made it into the top of the British racing world in a matter of years. Could it be ... Zeppeli notices he's on his tail. And then he gives him a smirk. I was surprised about the camel attack ending up like that. But I guess he was a small fry after all. My poor Avadul. Right now, I can see that he's just an amateur. I can see the outcome. So again, he's like shifting back and forth. Zeppeli notices. He just closed in on Gyro again. Could it be that he discovered that the British jockey, again, it's like the horse is going into the speed force. He's just zooming. So Zeppeli, shocked. He's looking upside down. He's gone. He's gone. Where did Diego Brando gone? I'm sure that meant to say go. What is this? What has happened to Diego Brando? He has completely disappeared. Oh, wow. So he's now parallel to him. They are now lined up. He's trailing a neck behind on the left of Dio and has lined up. How could this be? It's like a magic trick. He suddenly matched Gyro's speed. It didn't look like Dio was accelerating at all. Ermid Avdul is just a cameo after all. But he could have been more. You never know. I mean, you can argue by that same logic, Diego Brando is a cameo. But I imagine he's going to last a while into the story of Part 7. Why couldn't Ermid? Why couldn't my boy Avdul? So again, we have Johnny with he has like a wood protrusion or something coming out of his hat. Or that might be his hair, actually. Anyway, so it's true. He discovered it, ... He was reading it, but he did it so quickly. Diego Brando. Everything has its own habits. Whether it be machines or other objects. Horses especially, since they are just living beings and have more characteristics than human. For example, one horse would always move its tail up and down before charging, or another horse would move to the outside of a group and run when crowded. A horse that skates its head, a horse that would spin its ears when approaching another horse that it dislikes. One who lowers their body, one who charges with stride. So he's like reading his horse's characteristic. Like when the horse gets fatigued or when it's about to accelerate, that's when he knows, I guess, when to charge. Okay, so it's not what I was thinking. If one could read all the habits of the horse and attack them during a race, everyone could be passed. Regardless of a horse's individual stamina, naturally, the horse of this man has its habits too. Every time this horse breathes, 8 times, it always sways once to the left while running, and naturally its speed will drop as well. Okay, so he's choosing the individual habits of people's horses just so he can then run ahead. Alright. So we have 3 breaths, 4 breaths, 5 breaths, 6 breaths. Oh my god. Sanbyo kick guy. Ichiwo guy. Like, fucking, he's doing the Zawaldo, but it's with the horse breaths. 3 breaths, 4 breaths, 5 breaths, 6 breaths, 7 breaths. Sway to the left. And then he charges in, but I think Zeppeli... No, okay, I thought Zeppeli did something. He's passed him. So now, Diego takes the lead. Diego Brando has passed by a neck. So Zeppeli is thinking, therefore, if I speed up only when the horse sways, my horse will catch up with his speed without wasting stamina and trying to steer out. So I don't know anything about racing with horses. Is this real? Do we have any official jockeys in the chat? Slow Dancer, Johnny's horse's name, is the real victim of the horse. Oh, is the real victim of the race. I mean, to be fair, didn't they say like he was like an old horse? Like, the benefit of having Johnny's horse is that he has experience, so he knows certain attributes about racing that younger horses wouldn't have. I feel like the horses themselves are characters. This is so weird. But, yeah, he's old. But, I mean, he's doing fine. Like, for an old horse, he's keeping ahead of the pack. But Slow Dancer, okay. I don't know if they revealed that yet, but okay. Thank you for that heads up. Again, as I'm reading this is my first time going through part 7, like, this far out now. Please no spoilers, anyone. Dio is now within the lead. He's discovered the horse's habit. Does Gyro even know about this? No. Even if he knew about this, if he tried to fix his habits, some other weakness will only show up. Humans and horses work the same exact way, and once he's overtaken, he won't be able to take back the lead. Unless you have to do something out of the ordinary. This also reminds me of, like, Netero versus Meruem. He was, like, finding the minute details that we wouldn't even be called a habit. It's just something that happened, so he could, like, get his arm. The distance would be widened in the same way. So we have 3 breaths, 4 breaths, 5 breaths, the 6th breath, the 7th, and then it's a horse's length distance. Unbelievable. It looks like Gyro is the one accelerating, but Dio is the one up in front. Genius. He truly is a genius. It looks like nothing sort of a magic trick. And then Zeppeli, getting frustrated probably, he says, hey, what's up with this? All this that you're doing. And then doesn't pay attention. It's the technique of the pros, and yours is the racing of a bumpkin. I mean, you say that, but bumpkins sometimes can surprise you. So why don't you stay in the back? You're talking about my habits. You mean my horse has a running habit, huh? Are you kidding me? Would it even matter if I told you? Habits cannot be fixed, just like fate. All right, relax, man. You're going a little too hard. You're going a little too hard with that, but okay. There's a 12,000 meter mark now. It is the dried up river. Dio, or Diego Brando, is the first to cross this bridge. The 8th breath. He now advances once more, 2 lengths, no, 3 lengths. He can't catch up now. He is out of his league. Gyro Zeppeli will not be able to catch up. Damn. He says habits, huh? What's up with that? Oh, is he like trying to like commune with his horse? Hey, you have habits, don't you? I didn't know that. What kind of habits do you have? What, like, he's bonding with his horse. He's trying to gain like XP. So many powerful rivals. The world's full of them. Well. But you don't have to fix your habits. Oh, he's gonna use these gyroscopic spheres that like keep spinning and shit. I forget what he called them. His spinning balls or something. Whatever. Fate mentioned. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Exactly. All right. So what the hell? He drops the green spinning orbs on the horse's back legs. They're like a Hyuga clan member from Naruto. They're spinning, and the muscle fibers of the horse's back legs are becoming distorted. Is he trying to like boost the leg muscles? How's that work? What the fuck? Like, I remember with Johnny in the last couple chapters, by getting close to the ever-spinning orbs, his hand muscles, like, bent backwards, but also at the same time, they kind of became hardened, and then Zeppeli moved his hand to grab onto a ledge, and it wouldn't let go. We gotta explain all the minute rules about this thing. This thing is crazy. I assume, by the way, it's its stand. You know, no one has to spoil me, by the way. Don't spoil me, please. I'm assuming this is his stand. But I could be wrong. Put more into your habits while you're running. Put more into your habits while running. So again, the orbs are like twisting the muscle tendons of the back legs of the horse. And then the horse rears. Did the ground just split? Yeah, I think the ground just split. So did he give him more power with his back legs? Like accelerators? Yeah, he just fucking did a Super Mario jump with the horse. He did a Yoshi. Let's go, Yoshi. He just bounded ahead with one jump. And he broke the bridge while doing so. And Dio, I mean, yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? Honus. Hi, Giorno. How's Polnareff? Okay. Yo, what's up, Giorno? Yo, Giorno, I got a question for you. Why couldn't you stop Poochie? I thought Gur was the greatest thing out there. You know, that, you know, fate cannot be reached if it meant harming you. What's going on, Giorno? It's not an orb. It's a ball. Same difference, though. Maybe the jumping force, not the running boost. Maybe. All right. Let's get back. So he bounds ahead. Hey. You're swaying. So swaying to your left is considered a habit. But go ahead. Let your anger explode. The bridge. What just happened? What the hell just happened? The bridge and planks are now scattered. And Gyro Zeppeli is charging through. Dio cannot cross. Dio now is hesitating. Dio cannot cross the bridge. Alright, we get it, guys. You love him. Oh, yeah, true. Wait a minute. Just go underneath the bridge. What the fuck? I just realized that shit. I guess that takes more time and energy, but still. The following racers have now reached the bridge. 3,600 men are crossing over the river. The rear group is now crossing the dried up river. Dio... Okay, we get it. Okay. Dio is falling behind. What will he do now? Dio either must get off the bridge and cross the river once more or go through. I mean, can he jump that far? I don't know. Kisama-da, that man. So again, we got Johnny amazed. Again, the steel balls. Just like the last time with my legs. The strange spinning of the steel balls pulled out the horse's habits at an explosive rate. So like, almost like a wind-up toy. Like he's like going through his cycle a lot quicker. So like, his 8 seconds, let's say... Or, I'm sorry, his 8 breaths, I'm assuming, they take like 10 seconds. 1, 2, through 8. But with the orbs, with the steel balls that he's doing to him, I guess like instead of 10 seconds for 8 breaths, he's now doing 8 breaths in 5 seconds. So in a way, he is accelerating the horse somehow. I just don't quite understand how the orbs are doing that. But again, maybe they will explain. Let's see. All right. Maybe it's just busy skating. Busy skating. I guess that makes sense. I guess that's why you couldn't defeat Poochie. Oh, I remember this sequence. It's very intense. All right, then we're back at a campsite. So, oh wait, is this the starting line? Yeah, because that's the ticket dude, and that's I think Pollo Loco or whatever his name is. Last night there were so many bugs flying around this lamp. Damn. And when I started counting how many were buzzing around, I just fell asleep without any problem. Right, so the old hag, Henya, was like, oh yeah, you're going to have 2 months of good fortune, I guess. Now, I'm set for the steel ball run at 10 o'clock. I'm at my best performance. And then the guy, not talking to him, huh? He looks over. A cloud of dust from the racers. Shoto, mato, hey, sorry to bother you, but what time do you have? Polo Loco, the next 2 months of your life, I guarantee that in anything you do, you will succeed. 1 out of 50, 100 million people, the greatest peak of your life is coming. So wait, if this is your peak, does that not worry you? You're going to have great 2 months, but after those 2 months, oh, you're dead, man. You're dead. Probably. That's my guess. You should do whatever your heart desires. There's no need to hesitate. You have no enemies to fear. Oh, get the hell out of here. Is his number 777? He's that lucky? Okay, let's see what this guy has. Oh, sugoi! This is awesome! Awesome! Due to everyone's horses galloping all over the place. Yo! I've never been on the ground that was so easy to ride on like this before. Polo Loco is on the roll. Polo Loco, age 21. I'm older than this guy? What the fuck? He looks like he's like 30. Age 21. Saddlecloth A777, aka Lucky. Profession, farmer. Birthplace, Georgia. Okay. Alright, that's chapter 6. Alright. Well, Polo Loco's now in the race. Alright, let's see what the hell he's gonna do. Like, I would be worried if someone said, you're about to peak for the next 2 months, and this is gonna be the greatest time of your life. That to me says, oh shit, so after 2 months, I'm done. That's it. My expiration is near. The manga switched from weekly to monthly, expect some good art in the later chapters. I look forward to that. One thing I will say, when I was reading the manga for other parts, I really fell in love with early JoJo's art. Like, from 1 to part 3, I really liked 1 through part 3's artwork. Something about the over-eccentric, buff designs of the people was really good. And I am going to time you out. Relax. There's no need to spam. Alright. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, so I was just curious on, like, how this is going to end up for later. But, like, I am curious on the art changes, because I know some people don't like the art. Alright, well, someone's spamming. That's lovely. 10 minutes. There we go. All right. Listen, guys, I'm fine with chatting, but you can't spam like that. You can't spam like that. Come on now. Let's be better. Let's be adults for like 2 seconds. I hope you guys are adults. Anyway, okay, so I remember the sequence of the manga switch from weekly to monthly. Yep, okay. So I'm looking forward to that. I don't know your name, and I don't know what you said, but hello, and welcome to the stream. Polo Loco and Enya, the crossover of the century. Is it? Can't wait. Don't read the chat above me. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. So, I didn't read it perfectly. It's fine. It's fine. I timed them out for 10 minutes. Part 1 was so Fist of the North Star. I loved. Yeah. Like, Part 1, Berserk, and Fist of the North Star, relatively, all came around at the same time. And it shows. It fucking shows. And I'm like, damn, I miss it. I miss it so much. But alright. Madara, no spoilers. Don't spam. You're on a timeout. You can come back if you don't spoil. If you do it again, you're going to get banned. I really like Crisis Jung 2. I have not seen that, but I'll check it out if that's a series. Alright. Chapter 7, let's go. But wait a minute. Does this make any sense? If the stuff the fortune teller told me was correct about being a 1 in 50, 100 million lucky guy was true, then why would I oversleep on the day of the race? This doesn't make sense. That wouldn't be lucky at all. But this is so awesome. The ground is so smooth, which is fair. Having smooth ground in a horse race is important. Trampled by beating up by every other racer, I'm picking up unbelievable speed. I guess it's true. Polo Loco is the luckiest guy after all. Yahoo! Oh no, the Model T! Damn. Model T crashed. But to be fair, this is early car, so yeah, makes sense. I was rooting for the Model T, but nah, doesn't have it in him. That's a shame. That's not an anime, but a French animation, a parody of Fist of the North Star. Oh, okay, cool. I'll check that out at some other date. Part 8 and now Part 9 has the best artwork out of all JoJo's, but I can't lie, Part 7 got the best expression out of all the rebooted JoJo's verse. Okay. Alright. Well, we will see. Again, no spoilers. I hear mixed things about Part 8. Like, Steel Ball Run Part 7, all I hear is like, oh, it's Araki's manifesto. This is his swan song. This is the greatest thing that he's ever produced. But then when I hear stuff about, like, Part 8, I hear you either love it or you hate it. Like, I've heard some people say Part 8 is, like, the worst JoJo's part. I'm like, wait, what? How is that possible? You went from Part 7, that is, like, the greatest, to, like, the worst? Like that? No, there's no way. There's no way. Like, I may not like Part 8 when we get there. But there's no way, right? That's insane. Like, he just let out all of his creative juices in Part 7, and he had nothing left in the tank for 8. I doubt that. I really, really doubt Part 8 is terrible. But I like that I'm seeing here right now, Part 8 has some fans that are supporting some aspects of it. So, that's good to know. So, I'm going to take it in stride when we get there. It's going to be a long journey. But we'll get there. So we have the Model T guy. I just discovered. Why didn't anyone tell me about the mileage being 400 miles per hour? Crossing the continent is impossible. Dude, did you not do a test on, like, what was your capacity for driving? That's on you. Yes, it is truly a pity. Let's return out home country, Baron. There they are. I can see them. The speed's almost refreshing. There's a rear end of the group. But then you have rocks. I assume those are rocks. Please be rocks, not what I think they are. Ew. Oh, fuck. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Stop. Stop. That's gross. Araki, please. You've done some weird shit before, but come on now. Come on now. Part 8 is a slight... No. Okay. No spoilers. Don't spoil me. But just hearing that... Ugh, that kind of... Ugh. I'm getting part 4 flashbacks. Part 8 is slice of life. Is a slice of life. Not really, but it's good. Part 8 is more about abstract storytelling than the conventional story. It has the most beautiful theme and meaning for me. I mean, the structure of a story is more abstract. Okay. Alright, that's fine. I'm fine with those details. Don't give me anything specific. But, alright. Okay. Anyway. Oh, Araki, why would you do this? It can't be. This really doesn't make any sense. No sense at all. I can't be. I'm not it. I'm not it. You're not him. You're not him, Polo Loco. I'm not the 1 in 50, 100. Why are they saying 50, 100 million? It should be 500 million. Well, whatever. 50, 100 million. After all, no. I'm not the one. I'm not the GOAT. And then he has a gold... What? Alright, so I assume there's going to be stands. Does he have, like, a stand that allows him to get, like, lucky or shit? Also, hydrate. He has a gold coin in his mouth from the debris. That's why I'm calling that debris. It's a gold coin. What? What a miracle. And then we have a lady jockey. There's manure on my clothes. I don't believe this. So it is. Oh, no. Oh, Araki, you fucking... okay. Alright, Araki, I see you. So, Lucky has many ways and many forms of showing. Oh, thank you, God! Ah, crap! It's on my face, and it reeks! And then we have this cross-eyed, weird cowboy. Whew! Wait a minute. That guy wanted $500. What does that say? Habitual so he's like a constant burglar. Okay, a habitual burglar, possibly disguised by shaving beard. So you can get some titties right now. You have a gold coin, and there's a $500 reward. Well, I don't know how this works. Like, you can't just arrest him and then come back to the race, I would assume. Oh man. It really is true. I am the one after all. Don't get too hyped yet. Hey, damn it. We strayed right onto the course. It's a cliff. We're not on the racing course just yet. It wasn't true after all. Damn it. Hey, it isn't my fault, okay? Where did he go? It's the Indian I thought we were on the course because that guy was running. Oh, okay. So, Sandman. Yeah, Sandman. I figured Sandman would be way above where the rear is, but maybe he's saving his stamina. Sandman is doing some weird shit. He's diving into a canyon, and then he's grabbing parts of a cliff, holding on for dear life. Is he gonna climb up? Poloko notices. What the? Hey, it's the Indian. Did he trick us into thinking this was the course after all? Damn him. It's not like that I sort of went along with him because he was running fast. That's all. I just followed him. Alright, guys, whatever. But look at the map. if we go right through this route, it will be a shortcut to the climb in half the distance. If you want to injure your horses, be my guest. I'm going back, because I want none of this to do with him. But of course, Polo Loco, there's a cliff, a canyon. Nah, I got this. I am the one, after all. I am Neo. Sandman notices. He jumps for it. Polo Loco, oh fuck. I'm 1 in 50, 100 million. I believe in that. I came in San Diego believing that if I was wrong, it'd be all over. I'm gonna win it. I'm going to win it all. Let me turn up my lights a little bit. We got some cloud coverage. I'm going to win it all. I'll win, and then I'm going back home and live a happier life. Something tells me that's not going to happen. The horse actually made it. Wow, you really are lucky. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. Use the rope you got there if you know how to use it, that is. So he has rope, a lasso, actually made the shot, and he somehow has enough force in his arms to pull him and the horse up. Okay, but sure. And now he's made it. Of course, Sandman did as well, so now both of them have a shortcut. Whoa, that guy, did he come all the way from the beach at that pace? How can he run like that? It is true I got help from the Indian, but me being able to jump over that cliff, no, it proves just how lucky I am. And this guy, he thinks he's going to win the damn race. I mean, that's the right mindset. Everyone should think they're going to win the race until they don't. And there they are. They really did find a shortcut. Wow. There they are. There's the racing group. I finally met up with them. Come on, yeehaw. Oh, whoa. Hey, do you know where the leader is? Maybe you're the leader. I don't think so. Your running looks so... is he talking to Johnny? Oh, he's talking to Johnny. Oh, poor Johnny. Listen, this is Johnny's first race coming back. Yeah, we won't trust me. I have a share of getting spoiled. Oh, God. I can only tell you how many times I've been spoiled on a series. I remember when... oh, hold on. I'm peeking just a little bit. I remember when Demon Slayer came out in the anime. That was like 2019. I remember watching a specific episode when a character got introduced, and I posted it on Twitter. That was my first mistake. And said, I like this character. I hope they're going to become a cool character. And when the time the anime started, someone online said to that tweet, directly, like 2 seconds later, that because the manga was ending, they already knew and said, oh yeah, by the way, this person's dead. Like, what the fuck? Why would you tell me that? This is a new series for the anime onlys, and you just tell me, this character dies. That's great. That's nice. So I get it. Thank you for understanding, Giorno. You understand my pain. So we have Johnny looking back, 6. And now they have reached passage 6,000 meter mark. It's finally the last third of the 15,000 meter of the first stage. After this climb, it's all downhill from here. The leader is still Gyro Zeppeli. It's roughly 60 to 70 lengths between him and the following group. Will he make a clean escape, or will the stage end with his gateway? That's a nice shot of Johnny. That's a nice shot. Or not Johnny, Zeppeli, I should say. What? How could he be? He's the leader? Johnny, he's locked in. He's not even here in Poco Loco right now. Gyro Zeppeli. His horse will begin to tire out soon. A little less than 2,000 meters away is always the reasonable choice when speeding up and going in for the finish line. But if I lose sight of him now, it might be impossible for me to catch up with him. To me, this race isn't about winning some damn prize money, but it's about finding out the mysteries of the steel ball. I need his recognition. Beating him in the stage will be the easiest way to do that. Fair enough. Fair enough. First, keep the distance between him and the challenging him afterwards of the 2 meter mark. So then he's darting left. Johnny, surprised. Polo Loco, surprised. What just happened? Gyro Zeppeli isn't following the course. He's going off into the brush. What is he doing? So, of course, he's going to go through the thick of it. But once he goes through that, shortcut. Only the bravest will go this way. And Polo Loco, Johnny, they know. They're like, I see. No way. What is he thinking? Could Gyro Zeppeli be planning to take a shortcut? That brush is up ahead. He's going to off course into a brush. Gyro Zeppeli has gone off course to the right. He's going for a... okay. If he goes through this brush, he can shave 800 to 1,000 meters off the running distance. Gyro is going cross the forest. Smart move. Smart move. But there will be obstacles. It is more of a forest than a brush. There are trees so tightly packed, it is dangerous to bet on success. Since there are so many of these trees, dropping the speed and losing stamina is a must. But if Gyro tends to succeed, he will have to get closer and closer and complete the sweep. What will the followers choose to do? Which course will they take? The brush or the regular course? What the hell is he doing? Gyro Zeppeli, he truly is insane. Sometimes you have to brave the weird and come out even weirder. There's a very high chance of the rider getting injured through that way, as well as the horse, and dropping speed will not help him in the slightest. 2 horses are now going for it. 2 from the following group are chasing after Gyro. So we have Johnny and Polo Loco. They notice each other like, More from the following group are joining the chase. 8 horses. No, 7. They are accepting Gyro's bet. So Gyro goes in, ducks, weave. What the fuck just happened? I thought like something was cutting the trees. Like I thought it was like Darkseid's Omega beams. I thought it was like a laser beam that cut through like the trees for a second. I was like, what the fuck just happened? But no, okay, so that's just Gyro and his horse like darting around the trees at right angle. That's insane. Wow. Again, I'm not a jockey. I have no idea if this is like legit. Probably not. Probably not. That's the worst way to get spoiled is with memes. I got spoiled with Undertale, Attack on Titan. Oh, that's a shame. I'm sorry about that. KSJ. Hey, welcome to the stream, Knight. And where is the genie? Where did you find it? Okay. Yes, I am reading part 7. I'm reading part 7. We're going to be doing a read through all the way up to part 9, and then we're going to be doing weekly. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. But again, just like with any other series, if I think something's trash, I'm going to call it out as trash. I know people love part 7, but if something is bad, I will call it out. I'm going to call it out, so brace yourselves. So again, we have Zeppeli darting around like he's the Flash with his horse. He's moving ever so swiftly through the brush. Gyro has disappeared within the forest. Of course, Polo Loco. I accept. He chooses his own destiny. Johnny notices. What the? This guy, what is he doing? He actually closed his eyes. What is he planning? There's no slight openings in his eyes. And the posture is one of confidence, not fear. It's like he has decided, more like testing himself by closing his eyes. And he sped up. Number 777 is the first to dive into the brush. He said, fuck it. If I'm lucky, I win. All right, that's chapter 7. All right, we're going to chapter 8. Chapter 8. Hydrate. All right, we got chapter 8. Oh, dang, the forest thing. What chapter you're on? We are on chapter 8 of part 7. We're going through the colored version on Manga Dex. So if you want to read while I'm reacting, you can go through the description down below. And then you can use the link there, and that's where I am currently reading from. And while you're there, because we're at Chapter 8, let's take a break for a second. Everyone here watching now and live, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe. It really will help me in the long run. Like the video, bell notification, all that YouTube jargon. Thank you. What chapter gets peaked by 12? We'll see. All right. Young, I'm taking your advice. You have to be here at Chapter 12, my man. You have to be here at Chapter 12 if it's true or not. I really have that 1 out of 50, 100 million good luck, don't I? It's true. If it isn't, I would have already fallen off my horse. Chapter 8, Crossing the Forest. I won't get hit by branches because I closed my eyes. Nothing will kick me off my horse. Okay. So then we have, here we go. We have the balloons. We have the zeppelins. The 3,600 horses are splitting up into 2 main groups. We have the one group following the gambler, Gyro Zeppeli. I like that. That should be his title, the gambler. Gyro Zeppeli. They are following him through the shortcut. The rest of the pack is now safely traveling on the main route, even though it's still 1,000 meters longer. No one will know which is truly faster until the very end. We'll see. Didn't they say, like, by the end of this first race, there's going to be, like, less than 1/10 left in the race? I think that's what they said. After, like, the first stage. That's true. That's, because they had, like, over 5,000 people, I'm pretty sure. Shit. Where did Gyro go? I can't see him. I can't let him gain more distance on me. Then we got some varmint over here. Yeah! We got a man with a shotgun and a long Fu Manchu mustache. So he pulls out his double-barrel shotgun, and he's just going to blast it, of course. So, blast the trees. Yeah, I got him. And, yeah, you fucked up. You fucked up. So, true, it clears a path by shooting the branches. Debris. He gets impaled, and he's off his horse. Then we actually have a Mongolian dude over here. I don't think it's the Mongolian guy. What was his name? Dolt Hat? Whatever. Like the supposed descendant of Genghis Khan, I guess. But yeah, so this Mongolian over here is doing some like sword technique, like he's Zorro. This is the 3,000 leagues. And then he's cutting down these branches, left, right. Okay. And he tries to cut a thick-ass branch. Nope. Too thick. Not strong enough. Off his horse. And then another person collides into him, and then another after that. Damn. I mean, yeah. 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 I've got you. All right, man. I hope you do, Young. When the balloons are no longer watching the racers, that's where the real race comes in. I can imagine. I mean, they say you can bring firearms and any kind of weapons into this, so I imagine when they're out of the vicinity to watch for any rule breaking, that's when shit's going to go down. For real, Part 7 is so good. We'll see. We'll see, man. We are, 8 chapters in. We got a long way to go. Polo Loco. It's like he's using hockey. It's like he's using observation hockey. I weave. This guy, even though his eyes are closed, he's using the force. He's accelerating while he's closing his eyes. How is this possible? Did he think it was safer to close those eyes and let the horse move on his own instincts rather than controlling it himself? What is the difference between a king and his horse? Instincts. Certainly, the rider's awareness and fear of obstacles could transfer over to his horse. True. But, Branch, get ready. Yo, Johnny. What the fuck? Yo, this old horse is crazy. What's the name of the horse again? Johnny's horse? I'm going back through chat. Let me see. What the fuck's his horse name? Dance something? Slow Dancer. Yo, Slow Dancer can jump. What the fuck? I thought you were like an old bag horse. This horse jumped like through a perfect right angle branch. How the fuck did he do that? What does it mean that this is part 7? So, Mr. Tort, if you don't know, we are reading JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, a manga series that is broken up into 7 different stories thus far, where I'm reading. Technically, there are 9 parts. Each part usually follows its own cast, its own crew, its own plot lines, its own villains, and dilemmas. Some have more connected storylines to other parts that have already happened. Some are just completely new. This is what we're facing right now. This is part 7. If you are aware of the anime, there has been animation of 1 through 6 so far. Part 7 just got announced. It's being worked on. So when it comes out, if you are an anime only, go out there and watch. But right now, we're reading it through the manga link of Manga Dex. That's what it means. Is there like a new announcement or something? I don't know what it looks like. But anyway, yeah. So we are reading part 7 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. This is a whole new storyline with a whole new cast and a whole new adventure. So again, Johnny's horse does a crazy athletic jump for an old horse. Uh-oh, but hang on. Did the horse hit its heel or its hoof? No, okay. No, it didn't. It didn't. All right, so the horse makes it. Even Gyro is racing near his strength's limit. Oh, true. I passed him. Polo Loco. Oh, he got hit. Just because you have your eyes closed does not mean you won't get hit. He opened his... God damn. Oh. Yo, what the fuck? That is nasty. Hold on, let me see if I can show you guys. Yo, what the fuck? How are you not dead? How are you not dead? I mean, it's JoJo's. It's JoJo's. It's an anime. It's a manga. You're going to get different physics, but damn, man. How do you not die? Your neck just went horizontal. It just went horizontal. Oh my god. No way. But I was... And then he falls off his horse. Johnny looks back. Well, just as I thought. Some thin and boring freak. Again, Gyro is doing some insane speed right now. This is, like, what the fuck am I looking at? I don't think a horse can move like that. I don't think a horse can move like this. Darting around at the speed of sound, like Sonic over here. Looks back. Looks to his side. Either there's nothing or something's happening. My mind's playing tricks on me. I could have sworn I saw someone was coming. Nah. Use your instincts. Instincts. No. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, the JoJo's menacing. It's, someone's coming. Someone's coming. There is a horse with no rider. A runaway horse. The rider must have fallen off. Get the... What? No fucking shot. His luck knows no bounds. All right, so Polo Loco is still in the race. He's still in the race. That's some dumb shit. Unless he's dead and his horse is just carrying his corpse, but Polo Loco is still in the race because his leg is caught in the saddle. No, he's not dead. Wow, he is actually alive. That's okay. Well, he's the luckiest man, apparently. What? And then Zeppeli. What the hell? Johnny Oh, this guy. Shit. He went straight through the space between the branches. I can't catch up to him. He's getting ahead of me now. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. This guy, by falling off the horse, he could freely go through a space only a horse... No, that was not the plan. That was... Okay. Alright. I know who he is. Guys. I know what kind of character this is. So he is the king of One Punch Man for JoJo's. He is the Buggy of One Piece for JoJo's. He is the Hercule Satan of Dragon Ball, but for JoJo's. He's one of these characters that outright shouldn't have any reason to be here or have any luck whatsoever surviving any of this. But he will. He is that archetype. Okay, I see you, Polo Loco. I see you. What chapter are you on? Chapter 8. Welcome. Again, everyone that's catching the stream now or later on the VOD, I am reading through Manga Dex. Check the description down below. I have a link there. You can go read it as we're live streaming or later on. I don't know. Hey, Enya said he got the best plot armor. So, yeah, true. Again, those characters really do get the best plot armor. Are you in Johnny Dead chapter? No, this is chapter 8. I don't know what that is. Please don't spoil. I'm a first-time part 7 reader. So again, Gyro is just zipping around like he is literally a speedster. It's Gyro. He's breezing through these trees, but that guy is also closing in. Oh, fast. I was really lucky there. I can't believe how lucky I am. Yeah, falling off this horse is the greatest thing ever. Damn it. If he keeps this up, he actually might catch up to Gyro in the forest. Is it merely by chance, or did he calculate what would have happened from the very beginning? Huh? What the hell? Damn, I guess it's time to avoid more than just trees. Hey, here we go, the orbs. Yeah, time to throw them. I wonder if they sell these orbs on... Probably. If not already, they're going to, because of Part 7 anime coming out. Yeah. I gotta get me one of these orbs. And just fucking chuck them around. So, he yeets them, both of them, and they land on 2 branches, spinning. They keep spinning. They're not breaking the trees. They're vibrating the trees. What the fuck is he doing? He, pushes them to... He, parted them like he was Moses. But, not breaking them. What the fuck? Alright. These fucking gyroscopic orbs... I need way more information. What the fuck's going on here? So, they parted the way for horse jockey Moses. Polo Loco, surprised. I am too. The balls then, of course, perfectly rebound right back to him. And then the branches just close. So he used the push of his orbs to just bend them to open and then close. That's crazy. Oh, crap, they closed. Whoo. Yo, you may be lucky, but luck has a price. God damn, he's getting thrashed. He's getting beaten. Dude, you are going to come out of these 2 months with so many injuries. Oi, oi, oi. One came out of the forest. They're coming. Don't clip that. One horse has made it through the forest. It's Gyro Zeppeli, as expected. Gyro Zeppeli single-handedly has come out on top. It is truly a success. That shortcut really did pay off in the long run. There's a difference of at least 800 meters from the people who ran through the normal route. And then someone else came out. What the? There's now one more competitor. One more horse has come out of the forest and is catching up quickly to Gyro Zeppeli, closing in with only 5 horse lengths away. No, 3! Oh, fucking Polo Loco, where's Johnny? Where the hell is Johnny, my boy? the hell? What is going on here? What? How the heck is this happening? Even though Gyro Zeppeli was so far ahead, someone out of the forest, someone who has already caught up to him. It's true, I am the luckiest guy in the world. Woo! I got hit by a tree and was knocked off my saddle, and yet here I am. I don't understand who this guy is. It must be some kind of ability, or else this couldn't have happened. There it is, folks. The sign for 4,000 meters left. After this downhill by the farm, there will only be 2,000 meters of straight road to the goal. All right. Chapter 8 ends. All right, what time are we looking at? Okay, that's actually not too bad. So, the goal for right now is that we are going to go to Chapter 10. Depending on how much time accumulates, we may go to Chapter 12. Because apparently that's where it gets peak. That's where it gets peak. From Young earlier. So I'll take him at that word. So we'll see what we're doing on time. Because I also have some stuff I have to do before later when we come back for One Piece. Which is around 2:30, by the way, if you haven't seen the stream announcement. I have the physical copy of all the Steel Ball Run in Japanese. I'm going to read with you. You're an extra lad for that. Or lady. I don't judge. You are a mad lad. Thank you. Dang, we still on Chapter 4 in my... What? You only have Part 4? Crazy. Then again, we're on Part 9 now. But to be fair, that doesn't have volume releases as of right now, I believe. But I assume Part 8 does. I assume Part 8 has physical volume releases. And we're only getting the official English release of Part 7 as of recent. So, you know. Hydrate. Spin is a great power system. I don't know what that is. Please don't spoil. I love Gyro's balls. His steel balls. You did that to yourself on purpose. I'm just going to let you know. Galva, don't say it. He's not in that explanation of what that is just yet. I'm not spoiling. Don't worry. Look. I'm fine knowing what, I guess, the power system is as a name. Don't spoil anything else. I don't want to know specific details. I don't know when it's going to come up in a chapter. Just don't say anything. So, I'm fine. You're fine. No one's getting banned. Just please keep it to a bare minimum. Thank you very much. I have the whole Part 8 physical release too. Damn. That's nice. I have... Let me see. I have Part 1 complete. And I have a volume of Part 2 and a volume of Part 3. I have to get all of them. But I don't like... For the covers... The covers are with the new art style, not the old Part 1, Part 2, Part 3 art style, and that kind of upsets me. I like the old art style more. Anyway. All right, Part 9. Oh, my God. Chapter 9, Long Downhill. The final battle begins between the leading riders. Only 4,000 meters are left until they reach the goal. The Devil's downhill stands before them. What is this? A fucking cave diver shit? Still on top is none other than Gyro Zeppeli. There's 2,000 meters between him and the farm. The downhill area is in the range of 50 meters in height. There are areas that are as steep as 30 degrees. Wow, that's steep. A horse rider must always keep in mind that when you're ever going downhill, they must run at a slower pace. Yeah, that makes sense. Because if you go too fast, you're probably going to fall off. Like this one guy with the sombrero. This man thought he could go, like, Sonic Bing, like a straight bullet. Ho, even when people jump ahead, you must keep at a slower pace. You see, you must endure it. Everyone has to endure it. Even if you are scattered and behind the group, you must hold on a steady pace. If you put out too much speed going downhill, the legs on your horse are bound to give out. And during the final stretch, ... there are no exceptions. All right, come on, hang on tight. Don't let the other horses distract you. The same way a well will dry up. The energy spent running these 1,000 meters will all be wasted. But again, Johnny's horse has experience. He's an old lad. He's an old guard. He's seasoned in the ways of racing. They are almost at the check mark. You cannot afford to exhaust your horse's legs at this point. But still, there's no way you can drop your pace either. From here on out, it comes down to a simple factor of endurance. So then we have Polo Loco, Gyro, motherfucker, Polo Loco. Damn. But there's no need to worry. I didn't make any mistakes so far going through the forest crossing. I don't know who the hell this guy is, or how he even caught up so fast. Don't worry about your back. Build up your strength slowly, but stay in the lead. And once we pass the farm, I'll let you explode with action. Okay. Whoa, someone couldn't take the slow pace. Oh, Sombrero. Yeah. Oh, no, wait. Isn't that the... I thought that was the guy that died. Who got, like, hit by the branch because he unleashed a shotgun. Ah, whatever. Someone couldn't take the slow pace and flew out, charging into the front. He's closing in on Gyro Zeppeli, number 777. Don't worry, Yahoo! I have the luck on my side. You see, I am one... Yeah, okay. We get it. We get it. You don't have to keep saying it. I am one out of 50, 100 million. Once past the farm, you can do anything. So endure it. Endure it until then. Don't run off. Once we charge our energy, we can do anything. What the fuck is that? Oh. Is that what I think it is? Hold on. Let me open up in a new tab. Is that what I think it is? Zooming in. Is that a motherfucking stand right there? Because that definitely is not that can't be a person. He has a hole in his arm. No, there's no way. Oh, shit. Oh. The enemy stand user is nearby. He could be anyone. Oh, shit. Here we go. Now we're talking. I was waiting for actual stands. Like, surely we're going to get stands in this part. Surely. Hold on. Poco Loco. What kind of idealistic talk is that? There's the cow. Polo Loco. Remember the cow. Okay. And then gone. The fuck was that? No. Remember, so you can do anything, ? Hey, don't get distracted now, or else you might fall off the horse. You're not supposed to fall off just yet. Don't fall off. Don't fall off, King. You still got a long track record to go, baby. It's 23.39 in my country, so I'm sorry, but I'm heading out. No, man, cool. I subscribed. Thanks for showing up to the stream. I understand. Like, listen, if it's early, late, whatever it is for you, go take care of your business. 11,000 meters. Oh, yeah. Did I mispronounce that? My bad. I have said this before in other streams, but I'll say it again. If you're on my journey with me, have patience. I am a negative IQ man. A plant literally beats me in chest. That's your streamer. That's me. Giorno Nirvana. It all started because of balls. True. What the fuck is that? My exact same reaction back then. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's a weird voodoo doll stand looking thing. Like, what the? And it has dreadlocks. And then Once again, it's gone. So it's a stand. It's a stand. It is a motherfucking stand. So that means there's a fucking stand user somewhere nearby. Huh? I saw something really weird. Are my eyes playing tricks on me? Did I hit my head when I fell? I mean, yeah, you did, but nah, that's way too descriptive to be just a head injury. Did I hit my head when I fell off in the forest? That thing I saw just now, I must be hallucinating. Yeah, it must be all hallucination. Nah, get your hands off me. What the fuck? Yeah. Just sit tight, Polo Loco. Yeah, that's all. It's you're good. You're good. No. You're going to do it all right. Just all right. You're the guy with the 1 out of 500 mil luck, ain't you? So go on ahead. Don't worry about the downhill. Just go. Have faith. You're the luckiest guy, aren't you? You can beat him if you don't hold back your horse. It will all work out in the end, surely. You can win. No. Nope. I rebuke thee. This fucking devil stand thing, hell no. It's trying to goad him. I feel like it's trying to goad him to use up his luck. Like, I don't know how his luck is going to work in, like, the future. Like, again, does he have a stand that's giving him luck? I don't know. But I feel like this stand user is trying to make him trip up his luck. Again, disappears. Then a hand emerges from his hand. Oh, that's gross. That's weird. And then I think it's trying to, like, yeah, he's trying to go insane. Or he's trying to make him go insane. Polo Loco. Yo, what is his resolve? Like, he locked the hell in. He actually locked in. It's the meme. He locked in. He said, nah, fuck this shit. I'm going to win. Yo, you, the guy in front. Is that all you can do? I proclaim, once I pass you, you will never be able to take the lead from me, Polo Loco. Dude, you are not that guy. Relax. Fucking Zeppeli. Shows his teeth. Did you say something? You were talking into my ass, weren't you? Because I can't hear anything with my ass. Oh, you better move. Fall back, you fucking freak. And then he charges in. Zeppeli. Woo. Johnny. What the? He's doing the unordinary. He's speeding up. Amazing. Number 777 has now flew into the front. His name, I believe, is Polo Loco. He is from Georgia. 21 years old. I don't believe that. 21 years old, registered as Polo Loco. He passed Gyro and has taken the lead. Gyro is holding back. Why is he holding back? Johnny, steady now. Steady boy. Don't worry. Don't get pulled into him. Getting things pulled in by some superficial choice will lead us to hell's staircase. That's the first hearing that. There's no doubt about it. Other racers from the back have also joined and are accelerating as well. They are choosing to fly by the coax of their heels. Gyro is catching up. We have 10 horse lengths between him and Polo Loco. He's pulling even closer. But this is foolish. It's not a challenge. It's just sheer recklessness. Accelerating downhill is just a poor tactic. But sometimes you gotta do the craziest things to win. The sound of the hooves are a... Get the fuck out of here. It is a requiem. We should have like a bingo sheet for all this. Fate. Requiem. That's crazy. It is a requiem. The horse is galloping. Damn. But if I... let's see. He had some kind of strategy, and he's flying through the downhill for some reason. Like within the forest, when he consciously fell off. Yeah, consciously. Yeah, that's what happened. When he consciously fell off, he pulled up by using the horse through the trees. If he reaches the farm safely, then during the final stretch, with the distance he has created between us and the hill, will my horse have a chance to overtake him before the hill? No, there's no way he can make it in one piece. It'll all come down to a head soon. Forget he even exists. Just don't think about him. Hold back. I have to endure through the hill. And then 2 Nimrods tried to speed up, and now they fell off their horse. And their horse crushed them. Oh, God, that's nasty. 2 riders have fallen off. Things have come to a head. If you don't take this downhill seriously, you will definitely wind up dead. And then Polo Loco, something's happening. Polo Loco tripped. Oh, fuck. He's falling. Polo Loco, it's all coming to a head now. It's okay. You can keep going. We are the luckiest. It's safe. Gah. But of course, he's the luckiest guy. He has Buggy's luck, okay? He'll find a way. So he trips. The horse is going sideways. He fell. He actually fell. Polo Loco is down. Gyro is in first place. Gyro is now taking the lead. Polo Loco was impudent. Thank you very much. Right on schedule, Gyro is now within the lead and is headed towards the farm. There's a smoke dust. Within the smoke dust, you see the farm. But then you see... What the fuck is... What is happening? So you just see Polo Loco's head just rising up. Like he's in the ground or something. What the fuck? What the hell? He's moving. Polo Loco is safe. He didn't fall down. No, but he did. He definitely fell down. But he's moving. He's moving at even greater speeds. He's riding something. He's moving down something. What the fuck just happened? What the fuck? Is he riding a corpse of a cow? Oh. Wait. Wait a minute. Whoa. The stand, I assume it's a stand. The stand said, "Remember the cow." Did the stand place that there? Why? That's not hit. Is that his stand? Is that his stand that's giving him so much luck? It said, "Remember the cow," and he's now... His horse is surfing on a cow's corpse. That's weird. Never thought I ever would say that. I don't know either. I don't know what is up with his luck. What's up? What part are you on? Welcome, Zach. I am currently on part 9. I am on part 7. I'm on chapter 9. I'm reading through Manga Dex. It has the colored chapters. It's in the description down below. What the fuck just happened? Is that his stand? Like, does his stand give him good luck? Polo Loco is goated and funny. Damn, Polo Loco. Yeah, stand's name. Yo! Alright, well, I gotta time you out, my guy. I gotta time you out. My dude, I just said... Goddamn. Well. Alright then. Okay, so again. First time reader part 7. Please do not spoil. Please. Please, please, please. Oh, my God. Okay. All right. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's bound to happen. But right now, you're going to get timed out for 24 hours. I'm sorry. You're probably new. You didn't hear that part. But unfortunately, you spoiled. So, all right. Well, anyway. Remember the cow. Yes. Remember the cow. Remember the cow. So I guess that is in fact his stand. That is in fact his stand. He is telling him to do certain things to make himself lucky. Okay. This guy, the freaking what the hell? It's calculation. There's no mistake in this. This guy's actions aren't coincidences or just being dumb. He has to know all these things in advance or else he couldn't pull them off. What is this crap? The race enemy is him. He is a fearsome enemy. I guess so. His luck is like absurd right now. Again, this is like King from One Punch Man. Causality is bending to his will. Yeah, dead body. Polo Loco is now sliding on a dead body. Somehow, a cow's body was hidden within the grass. I don't know how that works, but alright. Wonderful. Yeehaw. There was a dead cow body within the grass. There's no hallucination. It's my good luck. It was a damn surprise. And then Gyro. Shit, this is bad. This is bad. His horse isn't even running. It's doing nothing but resting. Yeah, true. It's getting stamina. Takes out the steel ball. Once we cross the farm, we'll reach the final stretch of this race. His horse will have more rest, and its legs will be back and stronger. This reminds me of, like, Gojo. He's about, like, purple. He's gonna fling this shit at him. I'm not sure what the rule books say explicitly. I can't let you ride a dead cow. True, I guess that... fuck it, though. This race probably has a lot of gray areas. I can't let you ride a dead cow's body. But I'm sure that this race is where your ride... I'm sure this is where a race where you ride horses. So he sees a boulder. Let's have that rock stop that cow from sliding, shall we? Flings the fucking steel ball. Oh, we see feet. Not in that kind of way. We see feet. Sandman. Sandman is nearby. Okay, so Sandman was nearby. What the? So Sandman is now getting hit. What is happening? Sandman darts off the debris. Who was that? Why is there someone else on the damn track? Ah, shit, the rock fell down too late. Who is he? This person running along, he's running down the hillside with his own legs. He broke in so suddenly and so fast. Which route did he take? Knowing him, he probably has some, like, Indian secret route that you need to know the lay of the land to go through and all that stuff. Sandman. Sandman is his name, according to the registration book. This race is impossible to predict. It's so exciting. Sandman is in his first place as he heads down to the final stretch. And thus chapter 9. I keep saying part because we were discussing parts earlier. Chapter 9 over. All right. So it's almost 12. So I'm probably going to say after chapter 10, we'll probably call it for here. We'll call it for here. I didn't know the English translation is that different from the Japanese. Not saying it's incorrect. Again, this is not the official translation. This is a translation from a team on Manga Dex, or wherever they had it pre-Manga Dex, that's colored. The official JoJo's Part 7 Jump serialized translation, they're only apparently starting now. Like, it was like a couple months ago, I feel like. Hold on. I can actually pull it up on stream. But they announced it not too long ago that they're only now starting JoJo's Part 7 translations. So what I'm reading right now is just what's been on the web. So whether or not something is correctly translated or not, I have no idea. Probably not. Part 7, official translation. Yeah, here we go. Hold on. Let me when did this come out? When did I remember seeing this post. 7 months ago. Here we go. So I'm going to pull it up. Right here. Viz. Announcement. Paralyzed former jockey Johnny Joestar witnesses the mysterious power of Gyro Zeppeli before the famous Steel Ball Run race, launching his quest into mobile. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 7 Steel Ball Run by Araki Hiroko. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Releases summer of 2025. So technically, it should be coming out soon. This I got off a Reddit, but I remember seeing this announcement. It was 7 months ago. So 7 months ago, they announced that the official JoJo's Part 7 Steel Ball Run will release 2025. So what I'm reading right now is not the official. It's not. The balls. Yes, the balls, indeed. Sandman is the guy running in a horse's race. I mean, I'm not going to lie. That's a flex. That is definitely a flex. Like, hey, horses are cool and all. I have the power of man. I have the power of nature on my side. When's the next Steel Ball Run stream? So, I'm going to probably make an actual physical schedule, and we'll post it on the channel. But every Thursday, I think I'm just going to make it official, will be JoJo's Thursday. And outside of JoJo's for Thursday, we're going to do other reactions. Typically, outside of JoJo's, One Piece is going to take up Thursdays when they release properly. But next week we have a break for One Piece. So, I will fill it in with another chapter reaction. Probably catching up on some old stuff, like Bug Ego. We have Welcome to Demon School. I have to catch up on, but that's a lot of chapters too. I know I'm like way behind. Kingdom, I'm also way behind. I am like massively behind on Kingdom. I think Record of Ragnarok, I'm also behind. I have to catch up on. But like, we'll usually do chapter reactions on Thursdays. For right now, it will consist of JoJo's. So next Thursday, after this next chapter, that will be the next stream for that. And then we'll do another chapter reaction of some kind next Thursday as well. Tuesdays are going to be a gaming stream, and Monday as well are going to be a gaming stream. I want to try and get another day in there, but I have to see when I'm available, what kind of time we'll do. I don't know if we'll do another gaming stream for like a third day, or we'll do another chapter reaction stream for something else, but we'll see. But I will also get an official schedule up on the channel so people can see. But to answer your question, Galva, next stream for Steel Ball Run is Thursdays. It will always be Thursdays. I think I'm going to do it at this time. I think I like this, doing it around like 10 o'clock-ish. And then we'll do like 5-something chapters, however many. And then we just go from there. I'm finished this series with you. I'm currently on volume 17. Cool, man. Wow. I didn't know Steel Ball Run didn't have an official translation. Yeah, no, it's crazy, man. At least for the English people, for the English-speaking world. That's a lot of mangas out there. Like, another series I like, which I mentioned just now. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull up the source. Yeah, here we go. So, I love Kingdom. Kingdom is a historical manga about the unification of China during the Warring States period. It's a great series. I recommend it. We will do streams on it, so I hope I see some of you guys there. It only, like, a couple months ago as well, got announced by Viz that it will now finally have official volume releases. Can you guys guess, who aren't caught up to Kingdom, how many chapters are out of Kingdom? I guarantee you none of you will get it. Can any of you guess just how many chapters there are? I'll give you guys like a second. It's crazy. It's like insane. I've heard about Kingdom, but I haven't read it. You should. It's really good. I like historical stuff, so I like Vinland. I love Kingdom. Some other good ones out there. Oh my God, what's the one prison one? I think it's like Rainbow something. That one's really good because it dives into post Japan World War II atom bomb stuff. It's really good. But I like the historical mangas when I can get into them. But all right, none of you guys are guessing. It's fine. Whatever. There's like almost 1,000 chapters of Kingdom, and it has not had one official volume release. We have been going like for, I think, 15 years? Let me see. I think it's been 15 years. 2006. I'm sorry. It has almost been 20 years. In almost 20 years, Kingdom is only getting now an official volume English release. 20 years. That's crazy. And Kingdom, over the last couple of years, I know it hasn't always been that way, but Kingdom in the last couple of years, if we go to manga sales, it's actually been on the rise. And for good reason. The last couple arcs have been really good. Like right here, 2020. That was at the end of a major long arc. But, people like Kingdom in Japan and around the world. People like Kingdom. It has been like in the top 10 as of the last like 5-something years. But even then, there have been no official releases by Jump, Dark Horse, whoever. No one's touched it in almost 20 years, except now. Like that to me hurts my soul as a Kingdom fan. So I'm glad it's getting the recognition it needs to get an official volume release. However, caveat, they're gonna go with the historical official Chinese names. Now, some of you don't understand what that means. The manga translation that has been out in multiple languages, but mainly for the English speakers who read Kingdom, it is the Japanese translated pronunciations of people's names who are historical Chinese people. So instead of like Shang or Wang, it's more like Ketsu, Osen, all that stuff. Like, it is more Japanese translated than official Chinese. That's just how it has been for the longest time. At one point in the beginning, it was Japanese or Chinese translated names, but they decided to say, screw that. The names are way too long. They're way too confusing to say. We're going to stick with the Japanese preferred translated names. So our main character is Shin. His name is Shin. But his Chinese name, I'm pretty sure, is not Shin as in S-H-I-N. It is Sean, or X-I-N, I think, I'm pretty sure. Again, that's not what I'm aware of, because I don't keep up with that. But the official translations now are going to be in Chinese. Like, they're going to have the Chinese names. So, I'm going to get these volumes, but I am now going to have to force myself to reread these volumes because they're now going to have these official Chinese names of all these characters and events that I'm now going to be like, oh, wait, who's who? Who's killing what now? Who's doing, huh? So, yeah, that's the one caveat. I'm glad it's getting official recognition, but man, that kind of sucks. Now I really do have to reread if I want these volumes, because the names, I don't know who's who now. I'll probably read Kingdom soon. Pace yourself, my guy. Again, over like 800 chapters. Like almost 1,000 chapters. So, yeah, pace yourself. But definitely, we will do Kingdom reaction streams. Jojo say Gex? I guess so. Anyway, so I'm sorry for that tangent. I just wanted to get that out. Because we were talking about what part am I on, translations, and it's like a whole thing. It's a whole thing. People are not as aware for some mangas that are like very popular that, oh yeah, this region in the world is behind in translations official to their language. And it even happens in English. Like, again, Kingdom, 20 years, we're only now getting an official volume release translated for English readers. That to me is insane. But hey, it happens. Okay, so again, 12 o'clock. I do have stuff I gotta do. I am gonna finish the stream with Chapter 10. So we're gonna get through Chapter 10. We're gonna call it a stream. You want more Steel Ball Run? It'll be next Thursday. It's going to be always Thursday. But I also will have a schedule up on the channel for everyone to come here, hang out, and we can, go through JoJo's adventure. We're going to, again, the plan is that we're going to go all the way up till Part 9, and then hopefully we're going to do weekly Part 9 reactions. So come along with my bizarre adventure, because it's going to be one hell of a journey. It's going to be one hell of a journey. Same vibes as JoJo's standing has localized. Yeah. So you know. All right. And because we're almost at the end of the stream, those who are watching the stream now or VOD watchers, hello. If you are not currently subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. We have a lot of cool stuff coming forward. So we got more reaction streams, but we also got gaming content coming soon. Actual gaming, not just visual novels, I promise. So please subscribe to the channel. Like this stream and or video that you are watching. Hit the bell notification that when we go live, you are aware. And even comment, because commenting is important. People forget about that. Now, Chapter 10. Oh, also, hydrate. Weather is changing right now. It's hot in a lot of areas. Stay hydrated. Chapter 10. The final stretch. 2,000 meters left. We have the train that every guest is on. They just passed 2,000 meter mark. So we have the Steel Ball Run Limited. The train is finally rounding the hill. What's going on, I wonder? So what is happening? I forget her name, but Steel's assistant or potential lover who has a questionable age. But this is 1890 at the same time. But I know online is going to be in an uproar when this gets animated. That's all I have to say on that. He's running on foot. This guy, how the hell is he even keeping up with these horses? He's running faster than some of them. But that should be impossible. Nah, not in JoJo's. So again, they're going around the curve. There's the fucking cow corpse. That's crazy. That's insane. So again, Sandman blitzing. And there's dust and debris spewing up. Zeppeli, I got the hiccups. Zeppeli has his eyes on the prize. This Sandman is fast. He's okay, so he's going off-road. He's bounding and leaping off the cliffside. Just look at him. He's now running over the hill. So we have a map. We have the hill, and then you have the loop around, and then the goal is on the other side of the hill. Direct path, rocky area. The downhill race will end soon, and the final stretch will be seen. The running time has already passed 17 minutes. A human running faster than a horse is completely absurd. Yes, truly impossible. If you think about it rationally. But it makes sense when you see it in person. He's going over 30 kilometers per hour. Wow, that's crazy. What? 30? No, it might be closer to 40. Oh, man. 40? Is that even ... Just hang on a second. Mr. Steele, are we sure about this? Sandman speed? I mean, come on, let's be for real. What are you fucking talking about? Running a 100-meter race in 10 seconds is usually tracked at 36 kilometers an hour. That is our current world record, and it's not even been close to be broken yet. Running a long-distance marathon in 2 hours is usually kept around 21 kilometers an hour. Again, I'm not a racing professional. I have no idea. Like, what is Usain Bolt's record? If anyone knows, you can type in the chat. Like, in kilometers, I have no idea what's his fastest, or like, what is the fastest on-foot speed that has been calced. Because I have no idea. But I assume this is insane. He's really running faster than all the other horses. He's using, I think, oh my god, I have mush mouth. He's using the debris, I think, like to bounce himself forward, is my guess. And the secret to this running style, I see, Naruhodo. It makes sense. Look at his running form on the cliffs. So we see a picture of his heels, and then we see him running. We get a nice shot of his legs. God damn, he's got glutes, and he's got, like, these muscles on his calves and thigh. Damn, I'm kind of jealous. I will explain. This is always in, like, JoJo's and Baki, where it's like these, like, no name. Well, I guess they're not no name, but like background characters. Yes, this is confusing, but I'll explain it. Like, why? You don't know what's happening. I will explain to you how this is the running style and how he's achieving speeds of 40 kilometers an hour. When humans run, there's an impact when the foot hits the ground. The force of the blow knocks the joints and any muscles around, causing them to become fatigued. Okay, so we have his foot diagram. The heel is the impact, and the impact from his heel travels along his foot, then goes up to his ankles. That's where the most impact is happening, and then that goes through his vertebrae up to his knee bone, and then in the knee bone has more impact. The force of the blow knocks the joints and any muscles around them, causing them to become fatigued. There isn't a way around it. Even the strongest legs will get tired. But in Sandman's case, when he runs, his heel touches the ground for only a brief second. The style of running, even if his heel touches the ground, he never steps through. So the flow of impact, so we have into the ground. So he has the ball of his feet arched, and his heel is on the ground. Sandman's leg. So his heel is going down, but it is immediately being risen. So he's, I think, trying to channel the energy into his toes. And then from that, it's kind of like he's leaping from his toes rather than impacting the heel and then going straight up, I think is what's going on. I think that's what's happening. And thus the impact moves to the tip of his feet. Oh, there we go. The energy converts to the tip of his feet, energy from the impact, and then he kicks off the ground in that exact moment, using the force of impact to propel himself forward. Do you understand now? Yeah, a bit. The flow of impact is going behind him, not in front of him. So instead of the heel impacting and then going straight up to his knee bone, the impact is being forced through. Okay, that makes sense for what they're trying to do. As such, his feet do not get damaged, nor will they have fatigue. I mean, I'm sure they're still fatigued, but it's lessened. He is able to recycle the sheer force into acceleration even further. Okay. The way his speed is increasing every time he knocks off the cliff. There you have it. That is how he is able to achieve 40 kilometers per hour. That's crazy, though. That is still crazy. What is this? Same vibes as JoJo's. Almost 12, huh? Almost, yes. So, Young, I'm probably going to stop at Chapter 10. I'm going to stop at Chapter 10. I got stuff I got to do. So, next stream, next Thursday, Young, I better see you. Chapter 12 better be it, Young. I will see you there. Or you're a square. Lucy Steele. Oh, is that her name? Okay. Okay. Lucy Steele. Lamau. I still wonder how Sandman runs so fast. Is he just built? I mean, probably. Like, I hear discussions on a biological sense that when it comes to how we operate in the modern world with certain amenities like clothing, specifically shoes, there is a deep topic on padding our shoes. And depending on who you talk to, some person will say you shouldn't padding your shoes. So cushion is actually doing negative damage to your biological structure of your feet because we, as Homo sapiens, evolved to not have padding on our heels that allowed us to run faster and even climb. So because of modern culture, let's say, you can argue we're nowhere near as fast as we once were because we're using shoes to dampen the impact but also weaken the structure of our feet. There are some people that will argue that. So it could just simply be because he doesn't have those restrictions because he's from 1890, he's from the 19th century. His feet are more hardened and naturally built for running, more so than like most people nowadays. Even like professional athletes, you can argue he has more dexterity naturally. But again, this is also, I might be getting a little too real. This is also an anime and manga. He just might be built different. I'm just saying that as an alternative. I have heard those arguments. That's all. That's all I wanted to get at. I still wonder how he's using is approximately 43 kilometers per hour. That's crazy. So Usain Bolt has gone 43. Wow. Spoiler 3 answers, right? He uses his stand somehow. I mean, okay, that's not a spoiler. So you're good. Games, you're good. Because we know in Chapter 1, he has a stand. We literally saw that his hand had another hand. So I imagine, yes, it's one because he's biologically more proficient. 2, he knows the area, so that helps him. And then 3, he probably is using a stand. But again, no deep spoilers. No deep spoilers, please. But game, you're good. You're good. You're all right. You're good for now. The spoiler somehow, but I think that's not true. Okay. Well, again, we'll see. We'll see. The way and when he lands, he kicks off the ground a few times. Every energy impact number 1. So when he lands, he kicks the ground. And then he kicks it again. And then he kicks it again. He kicks it 4 times over. Letting out energy and reducing impact. So he goes from the cliff right here, leaps over, and then when he touches the ground, he's letting out energy. Interesting. Okay. The longer he's in the air, the more time his muscles can... That's true. They can relax. His heels are probably as soft and smooth as an infant's head. Doesn't that make you want to run like that? But you would need very long legs and incredible agility. I also remember, because he's using a running style that isn't Native American focused. Because the other Native Americans were like, wait, this is a white man style of running. So he's also using a athletically trained style of running. But in lockstep, I think he's also adding his own touch to it. I think that's what's happening here. This kind of running, where did he learn it from? Who knows? He probably learned it from his surroundings. And now he's climbing up rocks, using his hands, his feet, all the muscles in his body. He's just like a cougar. He doesn't put any force into his feet or his muscles. He's much faster here on rocks. Sandman style puts the entire earth on his side. Did he just spit? What the fuck just happened? So long as Steel Ball Run uses land as the stage we can't predict the outcome even if swift horses are his enemies. Okay, that answers my question. So, if you're new to the chat, I proposed a question a couple hours ago and in the last stream. They allow any kind of machine. They said that. I asked, can blimps be used? That's the answer right there. No. It has to be land-based. Okay. All right. So, if I were to go back in time and do this race or whatever, I cannot use a blimp. It has to be land-oriented. Okay. Fair enough. But here we go. We have Gyro and Polo Loco going around the bend. They're trying to catch up. After Sandman, it's Polo Loco. And only a horse length away is Gyro Zeppeli on his tail. The rest have also finished coming down the hill. We are running nearly 13,000 meters. The wind is coming from Mexico. Santa is blowing. How can we even begin to detect this race outcome? What the fuck's going on? How is he doing this? He's ahead of me after resting on the hill for a good 1,000 meters. And that running man also took a shortcut through the cliff. But the first stage's real enemy is this guy. So he doesn't care about Sandman. Zeppeli's like, nah, Polo Loco. Only him in the forest. The dead cow. Stopping my trap. There are just too many coincidences. Something must be helping him. But what? A long time ago in a casino, I saw a guy betting only on red, and he won 18 times in a row. But it was just luck. Some kind of power. Could it be Standopower? Some kind of power has to be protecting this guy. What is he trying to say? What I'm trying to say is, how can I change it so his incredible flow of luck changes so he runs himself over instead? This reminds me in like film Gold. Usopp used like a roundabout way to make someone's luck run out. Like they had to use so much luck that they couldn't have any left to reserve. Hey, Polo Loco. Yeah? Okay, so again, because someone spoiled me, this is probably his stand. I will protect you from everything there is. All right. So go ahead and do anything you want. Keep on rushing forward. After all, there's nothing but luck inside your bag. Oh yeah, here I go. So, my horse has been a sprinter since birth. Even if I can't do anything to him, if I stare at his ass the whole time, I won't be able to win. Come on, let's go. He charges forward. He's going to jump ahead. Gyro has picked up his pace and is moving along. He's really accelerating through. But isn't this a little too soon? Is this really all right to move more than 1,500 meters left? The straight is coming away. So we have the finish line. Oh, Lord. Oh, okay. I can't show this panel because there are certain flags here that I think that I think YouTube would not like me to show. Okay. Oh, boy. Okay. So, definitely not showing this. Let me see. He didn't use his stand. C. Young is with me. I think it's popular theory in the community. His stand ability is to make... Yo, can we please not, have any spoilers? Come on, please. Fuck. It's a minor one, a minor spoiler. Please. Young, I'm going to delete that. I'm not reading the entire thing. I'm just not going to look at it. No spoilers. Please. I'm begging you guys. Alright. So, we have a crowd here with peculiar flags, let's say. So flags are all over. We got, yeah, let's go. Woo! We got crowds roaring, cheering, ready to see the end of the race. Or ready to see the end of the first stage. What the hell? So many people. You had no idea that there would be a crowd? Of course there would be. Wow, there are just so many people at the finish line. There's the goal. It's by an abandoned church. There's a giant crowd of spectators gathered to witness the winner. It really is heating up. 10,000 people are now amidst and waiting. It's definitely now over 20,000, way more than the opening ceremony. This is impossible, mind-boggling. There's no way you can count just how many people are here. Mr. Steele. Did someone call them all? Unbelievable. Even he will be a hero. The winner of this race will be a world-renowned hero. I mean, that might be a bit of a stretch. I would say more like a renowned name. The possibilities are endless. This is what the Steel Ball Run was meant to be. Johnny. You ran well, old horse. You gained a lot of experience from these races. Riding on the rough ground, running from across the forest, and rushing downhill with no errors whatsoever. And despite how you have been sweating, you can still keep going. Oh, experience, man. The old horse got it. Your legs are in perfect shape. Your breath is also good. Now, we're only 50 horses lengths away. But he dashed ahead too early. He'll be tired. Come on, surprise him. Let's go catch up to Gyro Zeppeli. No! Diego! He's still here! Fucking Dio. I'm coming, boy. I'm coming for you. Hang on, everyone. Did you just notice? A shock indeed. Pulling ahead of a tailing group. Yes, it is he. It is him. It is simply unbelievable. Coming from behind. This guy. Damn, that's a nice panel. Diego Brando has come. Dio has caught back up to the head of the race. Pushed behind everyone by the destruction of the bridge, and he just caught up now. How in the world did he gain back all that? Again, it's that technique from earlier. How did he gain all that ground he lost? It's already paid back in his loans. So Dio doing his shifting technique again. Again, he's about to pass by. Dio changing up his pace, breaking through. Damn, this guy, he's using that technique. He came from using that. Hey, that's what I was talking about earlier. Okay, so he's using his shifting technique, and then he's using the technique that I was talking about earlier. Air pressure shield. A rider riding the lead horse where the wind is completely blocked. By doing so, avoiding the fatigue that is caused by air pressure. So that's how he's been able to keep up and overtaking all the other riders. It's an extremely dangerous maneuver that takes an amazing skill to use. Okay, all right. I was wondering if that was what he was doing earlier, but no. Now he is, to catch up. He's going to use my horse as a shield, but I've already decided to overtake Gyro, no matter what. All right, so Johnny and Dio. Of course, a Joestar has to get in the way of Dio. Huh? The trailing group is finally arriving. Oh, they're speeding up. There's no holding back now, ladies and gentlemen. The horses. So we have Gyro, Pololoco, Johnny, Diego. Where's Sandman? From Gyro down to the bottom of the mountain, there's an entire river of riders pouring out. And Pololoco has just challenged Gyro. They're giving each other the, yeah, what's up, man? It doesn't change the fact that this is what I was expecting since the very beginning of this race. At least, I think. Shoo, Chapter 10's over. Oh, hey. Hey, listen, guys. I got stuff I gotta do. So we're gonna leave on cliffhanger. The panel is crazy. It's really good. Dude, I have no idea. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. And suddenly, your live broadcast appeared on the homepage. Hello. Artelius? I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. I can only say that people who love JoJo's are wonderful people. Thanks, man. Seeing that you're here, I'm going to say you love it too. And from that. So, we will be back again next Thursday. I have to make you guys wait. I'm sorry. I got stuff I got to do. Diego. It is weird that I find Diego really attractive. You do you. You do you. This is JoJo's after all. Anything's possible. We literally had a gay couple in part 5. It's fine. Who cares? Artis, I have no idea what you're saying. My English is not good to understand what... I'm sorry, but your typing is really good. In fact, it might be better than mine at sometimes. So, Artis, thank you for coming to the stream, man. I'm sorry that you can't understand my word, but hey, check out this cool stream you want to watch. Till next Thursday, just got here. I'm sorry, my dude. JoJo Bod. Oh, listen, I'm sorry. I got things I have to do. We will be back next Thursday. Again, I'm going to try and keep it around the same time. So at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard, we will be back. And we will try and do 5 chapters again. Depending on how we do, we might do more. I'm going to be back later, though, today. So around 2:30 Eastern Standard Time, we will be back with One Piece. So if you like One Piece, come for that stream. But in the meantime, I got to sign out. I know. It was just getting good. The cliffhanger. Young, Chapter 12. Yeah, I told you Chapter 12. Yeah, well, I got to go. I will be back, though, for Chapter 12 next week. So until then, I will see you all later. I will have the poll up for what games that we could do for Tuesday. I'll try to get that done tonight, if not into tomorrow. I'll pick 3 games that I think that we can reasonably play on Tuesdays. Those 3 games will be up. You guys can decide. It will be on YouTube, and it will be on my Twitter. I will work on a schedule. That way, it's also posted on YouTube. What is our plans for the week? What are we doing? That way, we have a much more constructive schedule for everyone to follow. And, yeah. So, thank you, everyone. Young, Galva, and everyone else. Again, Joe Butt, I'm sorry. You came at the wrong time. I gotta go. What is this? I have no idea what you're saying, but yeah, sure. Listen, if you like the stream, if you subscribe to the channel, if you comment, I guarantee you we're doing more of these streams. Don't worry. We'll be back. So I appreciate everyone being here who are JoJo lovers, who enjoy this reaction stream, and just want to hang out. That's all I can ask for. You guys are great. I appreciate all the love and all the reading of comments. Again, please don't spoil. I'm begging you, please don't spoil. Reading with you feels like reading start... Hey, that's cool, man. I'm glad I can give you that experience. Poop and fart. Oh, okay. Well, maybe. You can do that, but not me. All right. So, I gotta head out. 2:30 Eastern Standard Time. Back for One Piece. All right. So, thanks again, guys. I'll see you next Thursday for more JoJo's. I guess not Golden Wind. Not Golden Wind. If anyone actually has fan-made songs for Part 7 that are spoiler-free, you can hit my DMs up on Twitter and you can drop them, and then I can play them for our Part 7. Because I know fans do that. So if you really want to have Part 7 fan-made music, hit me up, and I'll see what I can do. All right. So, next week, guys. Next week, Thursday. Be here or be square. I will see you all next time. Bye-bye, and later today.